I asked one of the candidates whether he has seen Dhurandhar. You should be prepared with that because it has been a popular movie, it has made an impact, and therefore somebody might ask you whether you saw Dhurandhar. Now, when they ask about Dhurandhar, instead of focusing on the artistic quality, the music, the acting, etc., talk about Dhurandhar as a movie which brings out the weakness in our internal security. So, this is where you would be distinguishing yourself from the common person. The common person will talk about the music, the acting, the interesting story, and all that. But as a person who is interested in joining CAPF, your observations have to be of a different nature, your interests have to be of a different nature. So, when you talk about the internal security issues, they will naturally then start asking you how could these have been prevented or how can they be prevented in future. So, try to look at things from that point of view. So, your answers should be very analytical. They should not be superficial, and they should not be the type of answers that a layman might give. Another point that I would like to make to you is that sometimes they may ask a very weird and unexpected question. So, they want to see whether you respond to it or you get frozen. For example, I asked one of the candidates what role he would play in the war in Middle East. So now somebody might just get frozen and say, what can I do about the war in Middle East? But he came up with a number of points. Immediately he thought of issues like there can be a law and order implication, so I should prepare myself for that. Then there can be a shortage of petrol and diesel, so within my battalion I would focus on how to conserve petrol, diesel, etc. I would also keep a watch on how our men in the battalion are responding to that, whether there are any rumors, I would be watching for that. Similarly, in case the country decides to take a proactive approach in the conflict, then what type of preparation we would need. So immediately he came up with an answer.